Good afternoon. It is Sunday, and well, we are here for another one, for another MLB The Show 26 Seattle Mariners franchise update. Um, Before we get started, there is going to be some news dumps coming through. Um, First thing you guys notice, we are we are looking at a visit with the Texas Rangers. We are exactly a week away from the trade deadline. I have attempted to make a couple of trades and they have not, other than the few that I have been able to make, not much has been able to really not much has really been able to pass. So, but we have made it close to the trade deadline, which for me is saying something. Um, but we are here anyway. Before we get started, I want to fill you guys in on some intel. So, before our last stream, we were about to do a little series with the Giants and the Reds. Well, I didn't really feel like doing the series, so we're going to send through the series. Now, why I bring this up, it's twofold. As you see, we went 3-3 in 6 games. We're still in first place. But it was not without consequence. So, on July 18th, Bryce Miller, went down with a dislocated shoulder. He is currently sitting on the 10-day IL, but his ETA to come back or he's sitting on the 15-day IL. His ETA to come back is for 1 to 2 months. He's got 9 days left on the IL. He'll probably go back onto the he'll go back onto the 15. So we had to make a change. We bought up who do we bring up? Shit. We bought up Ryan Sloan from AAA. We cycled through some let's just get into it. So, when Miller got injured, we bought up Ryan Sloan from Tacoma. Chen Shi-Shin came up from AA to AAA, and then we had Po Chung-Lin come up from High A to AA. That was in response to the injury to Bryce Miller. So we end up going through the series. We end up winning. And contract extensions are coming up. So we decided, hey, we're going to make a couple of contract extensions. So why not? So we decided to re-sign J.P. Crawford. We gave him a 5-year, $41.7 million contract. We also decided to bring back Luke Raley, signed him for 5 years at $7.6 million, avoiding arbitration. Andrew Kisner got 5 at $6.5, avoiding arbitration. Rob Refsnyder got 4 for $14.6 million. And then last but not least, Logan Gilbert got 5 for $130.4, avoiding arbitration. Now, we still have more we still have more contracts on the extension block. Um, George Kirby is on the extension block. I'm willing to take him into arbitration because of the fact that we have 2 years of arbitration left. I want to go ahead and possibly use one of those. And he's only getting paid 6.6. Matt Brash, I was looking at his numbers. I was looking at his stuff, and arbitration just seemed like basically everybody else that's on this list, with the exception of Randy Arozarena, is I was looking at and thinking arbitration just seems like a nice fit. Miller, it's again arbitration. Again, arbitration. We got 3 years, and also the fact that he did get hurt. So I will say we will not be bringing back Yimi Garcia. Garcia's overall dropped from an 81 at the start of the year down to a 74. It's the trade. The trade did its purpose, but bringing him back is not. It's not worth it. But everybody else that's on this list that's not a free agent will be going through arbitration this offseason. Still on the fence with Randy Arozarena. I'm thinking about keeping him just because, he's a damn good bat, and he's only 31, so he's 31 and he can play all the outfield positions and he can DH, so I may decide to bring him back. I believe when I looked at his number wasn't that bad. It was 8.4. So I'm thinking about bringing him back, but I'm not really sure. You know what? The hell with it. So Randy Arozarena is going to be on that list. So Arozarena gets 5 years, $57.5 million for the total value for his contract. So that's who we've got going. We have a 4-game series against the second place Texas Rangers, who are 51-51 on the year, 9.5 games back. Like I said, it's a 4-game series. For game number 1, we are going to do a player lock with pitcher Ryan Sloan. Game number 2, we're going to do a player lock with somebody on the field. And then game 3, we might do a player lock with Logan Gilbert, might do a player lock with somebody else. Game 4, we're definitely doing player lock, I think with George Kirby. So let's get into it. Game number 1, like I said, we're going to do a player lock. We're going to follow starting pitcher Ryan Sloan for game number 1 against the 51-51 Texas Rangers. It is Ryan Sloan. It is Jack Leiter here on MLB The Show, coming from Arlington,
from
Texas.
Lone Star State. The Show brings you game 1 of a big 4-game set. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
All right, we'll see how good he's going to be today.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And Smith on the mound for Texas.
So Leiter's made 20 appearances. He's 5-5, 108 innings pitched, 3.25 ERA, 129 WHIP, 29.3 on the strikeout rate, and 7 on the walk rate.
Hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
Evan Carter, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
He fouled that one off. Count even at 1-1.
Middle inside.
Ball to strike. Fouled off. He was late.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swing and a ground ball.
That one hit through the infield. Carter gets on base to start the game. Great, so we got to deal with.
Now it's Corey Seager. He was 0 for 4 in Wednesday's game.
That's the first time I've seen my name attached to that, but okay.
Right side. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
That's a
Apparently,
good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you
Brandon
your
Nimmo.
teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
So now with one away and a man at second. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Someone's in for a strike.
Below middle. Sweeper. Below middle.
That's too low. Ball
One's
one.
down for a ball.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
That
Ooh,
one back up the
that
middle.
one back up the middle. Carter's going to score on the play.
Here comes the
And
throw. It's offline. The run
Texas takes a 1-0 lead.
First, it's one zip.
As Nimmo gets an RBI single with that hit basically right up the middle.
Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
One gone runner at first. And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
No, that's low.
Berger in the DH role today.
Sweeper. Below middle.
That one's hit up the middle.
Crawford.
That
There's
one, Crawford,
First, safe.
but no, Berger flies down that line to get the force at second. We got Wyatt Langford coming to the
Wyatt
plate.
Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
Ooh, get him on the sweeper.
High inside.
That one is
And
absolutely
Langford
gotcha.
blasted this one to center. It's going to fall. A run's going to score as Langford's going to pull up at second. No. Yeah. Never mind. Texas is ahead. 2-0.
You kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So this is not a good start for Mr. Sloan here, as he has given up 2 runs.
Second, 2 down. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers.
Smith's going to pop this one into the outfield. That's going to be out number 3.
That is the inning.
Ryan Sloan
They get 2 runs on
takes a
3
little bit of a
hits,
beating
no
here
errors. We head to the
as we
second in
give up
Arlington.
2 runs.
Texas out in front, 2-0.
And we're down
This
2-0
is
in
Mariners
the
baseball
first
on the
inning.
Show Northwest.
As we will move on now to the bottom of the
Number
second.
2.
And we're still down 2-0.
Danny Jansen.
Danny Jensen will come to the plate.
Middle inside. Sweeper. Middle inside.
First offering and
That
it
was
just
in
misses.
for a ball. Jansen, the
Pitch
former
there, and he's
16th
kinda
round
wondering
pick
where it
in
missed,
2013.
Getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That one hit up the middle. Oh!
Gets down. Could be
And he's gonna have at least a double.
He's going to get to second with nobody out.
So a diving attempt at a catch there and left comes up for naught, and Danny Jensen gets a leadoff double.
You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
Duran watches that one for a ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Goes in for a strike.
Fastball. High inside.
The
Duran hits that one on the ground to Crawford. Crawford throws it over,
That's one out.
and then we get our first out as
The third baseman, number
oh
6.
God,
Here's Josh Young.
Josh Young
So
is up
RBI
next,
Spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging.
and oh yeah, Danny Jensen sitting
In
at
this situation,
second.
you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
One out, and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Knee high, that's in for a
Young
strike.
goes down
He may have
0-2.
not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything.
Hey, he swung and missed at the cutter,
Pretty much
going down on
pitching for the
strikes.
three-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a
We're
little
back
more
to the
aggressive,
top of the
trying to
order
protect,
as Evan
he
Carter
expands just
comes
out
to
of
the
the zone
plate.
where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Middle outside. Cutter. Middle outside.
Stepping in, Evan Carter.
Carter hits the first pitch to right,
Settles underneath
and that is going to be out
And
number
that is
3.
that.
2 innings in the books. Rangers are still ahead,
It's a 2-0
2-0
ball game.
here at Globe Life Field.
Back at Globe Life Field. Let's take a look at the pitcher of the month. He's been outstanding of late.
I mean, the hitter of the month. I said pitcher.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
We enter the bottom
Four-seam fastball.
of the third, still down 2-0.
Left
And
field.
Seager.
Clemens makes his
Or-
way towards it. Makes a nice
Oh, wow.
running catch.
So Clemens redeems himself off of the the failed dive catch.
That was a great run to make the catch, Singy. We've got to take another look at it with stat
That was a
counts.
damn good
Yeah,
catch.
He saw it perfectly off the bat. Reactions were excellent. Took a very direct route to the ball. And more
We
than
got
100
Brendan
feet later,
Nimmo.
He ran it down. I just love seeing that.
High outside.
Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo.
And he watches that one for a strike. Nimmo drove in an RBI single in the first,
Change up. Low middle.
helping to
The 0-1.
put the Rangers up
Top of the
2-0.
zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, at that
Low
velocity, if
outside.
that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Nimmo, of
1-2
course, picked up in a trade that
Straighten him up a little
that
bit.
sent Simeon to the Mets.
Outside. Change up. Low outside.
Pitch misses there, and the count's full.
Ugh, that one not good.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Caught him looking for
Ooh,
the
Nimmo goes down on
Outside
K.
part of the plate.
The designated hitter, Jake Burger.
Jake Berger is next.
And next is the designated hitter, Jake Berger. 0 for
Berger?
1, he hit
Oh,
into a fielder's
for
choice
one.
his first
Middle
time.
outside.
That one's up for a ball. He hit into a fielder's choice. Came around to score a run.
Change up. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on.
Oh yeah, he came flying down that first base line
Swung
and
underneath it, so changeup that stayed
Made
a
it.
little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Ball, that's outside.
That one's outside.
Sinker. Middle outside.
And that one hit down the first baseline. That one's going to roll into the outfield. He's going to haul ass to second, make it, and he gets a 2-out double. And Berger is causing some problems.
Keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. That one fouled
Langford
off.
fouled that one off. Langford had an RBI double back in the first.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Drove in that other run. And he's going to hit that one to Clemens. That's going to be out number 3. 3 innings in the books. Rangers are still ahead 2-0 as we will get ready to go to inning number 4 and see if Seattle can put together something.
Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Smith.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
So we're in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Middle outside.
It's still 2-0 Texas.
Smith not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Make good contact. Just
Low inside.
interesting. Tarek Skubal drawing interest from the Orioles and the hell, so is Jack.
Four-seam fastball.
It'd be interesting to see,
0-2 now.
does Skubal get traded before the deadline? And that one hit the center. Rodriguez giving chase, and he made one hell of a catch near the wall. And a long out number 1.
If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Doubled his first time.
That one's in for a strike.
Low inside.
Hit on the ground, foul.
Sweeper. Low middle.
0-2 now.
Yeah, we're gonna make him go chase this.
Got it.
And
Outside
he's
pitch, got the
swung
foul
and
that
missed.
time.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman,
2 outs, base is empty.
Ezekiel Duran is up.
Duran
2
now at the
outs.
plate. He's over 1.
Middle outside.
There's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That one hit. Donovan knocks it down and no throw.
But it's not in time. And so they end up with some speed on it first.
So Duran's gonna be at first. There was no doubt he was gonna make it.
So 2 down. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. This one
That
in
one
the
hit in the center.
Rodriguez,
Rodriguez gives chase,
And that
makes the
is
catch,
third out of the inning.
and we're gonna tiptoe out of the
One hit,
4th
one
inning.
left. We played 4.
No
It's the
score.
Rangers
It is
2
still
and the Mariners nothing.
2-0.
This is AL West action on MLB The Show.
Yes, we get ready to go to inning number 5.
Back in Arlington, it's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Evan Carter.
Skubal, Webb, Lopez.
Four-seam fastball.
Whoa! So we have taken a 4-2 lead. That's okay. What happened? I'm sorry. What happened? That was in the 5th inning. So what the hell happened? Well, apparently, Naylor doubled to center. Rosarena singled to right. Naylor came around to score, and then Oh, wow. Miles Mastrobuoni hit a 3-run homer as Nathan Lucas, and J.P. Crawford came around to score. Well, that helps. So we're going to enter the bottom of the 5th with our first lead at 4-2.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Well, these Rangers find
then
ways to get on
for a
base, but
strike.
they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get
Low
back.
inside.
0-2 now.
0-2 count.
Nope,
Ooh,
outside.
that one missed.
Change up. Middle outside.
Here comes the changeup.
Popped up
And
to
that
the
one's
left,
going to
into
get popped into
ground.
foul territory. Donovan giving chase.
One away.
Makes the catch, and that is out number
Well, that was a
1.
pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Corey
Corey
Seager comes
Cruising
to the
on the
plate.
mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Man,
That one's up and in
nice
for a
job
strike.
just presenting it to be better than it actually
Middle
was.
inside.
And a foul ball.
Seager picked up as a free agent back in 2021.
Wide inside.
Got him.
And he goes down swinging.
And that's 4 strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today.
Brandon
Economical with
Nimmo
the pitch
coming
count.
up.
Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. Fouled off left
That
side.
one's fouled off. Nimmo 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
2 down, nobody on. Late on that
And,
fastball.
ooh,
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Cuts and
and we
misses.
get
It's
him
a
with the
strikeout.
change. 5 innings in the books. Mariners ahead 4-2. As we will get ready to move on to inning number 6 here in Arlington.
Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the 6th.
So we're still up 4-2 going into the bottom of the 6th. Berger is at the plate.
So important to
Watching
get
that
ahead
one
of these
for a
hitters. You
strike.
don't wanna issue a free pass.
Berger
So
leads the
time
team
come
with
to the plate.
25
Once you
doubles.
keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Strike 2.
Then
Sweeper. Middle outside.
0-2 count on Berger. And he's going to send this one to left. Clemens giving chase. And it gets caught for a long out, number 1.
Up next for the Rangers.
Berger, I think he thought he had
Now the
something,
left fielder, Wyatt
but it
Langford.
died.
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Cutter. Low middle.
Langford leads the team in triples with 12, using that speed of his. And he hits the cutter up in the center field, but Rodriguez
And there's 2 away.
gives chase, and that's out number 2. So 2 quick outs
And
here.
here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Number 8.
He's used the sweeper, he's used the fastball a lot, throwing in the changeup and the cutter, and
So
the
digging in,
sinkers.
Josh Smith.
Josh Smith at the plate, he's 0 for
Low
2.
middle.
That's a ball.
On down. Josh Smith's been his entire 5
Two down,
years
nobody
with
on.
Texas,
Here in the bottom of the 6th.
just like with Jace Young, or
Four-seam
Josh
fastball.
Young. Josh Young, I don't
Four-seam
remember.
fastball. Middle outside.
Excuse me. And that one missed for really 2-0, 2-1 count.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
This one ripped,
And
but
Smith
foul
fouled
to the
that
right.
one off. Count even at
You got a
2.
little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark.
And he hits this one to Clemens at left.
And that'll do it.
That's going to be out number 3. 6
1, 2,
innings
3
in the
go
book.
to Rangers. Still
And the
down by a count
Rangers
of
are
4-2.
down 4-2 here in game 1.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Got 3 more games against the Rangers. We'll going back out west to LA to face the Dodgers before we come home, play the Twins for 3, and then we start a series against the Tigers. Question will be, when we get to the Tiger series, will Tarek Skubal be there?
Middle inside. Sweeper. Middle inside.
Danny Jensen on the mound or at the plate as we enter the bottom of the 7th. That one misses for a ball.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Up the
That one
middle.
hit back up the
Can't throw
middle.
it cleanly.
Oh,
Still
Crawford
finds a way
fumbles
to
it,
get off a throw.
and
Save. It was never
Jensen
going to be easy after the missed play.
will be on base, and Crawford gets charged with an error.
But he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove.
Ezekiel Duran is up next.
Regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
But to watch his
And here
speed.
is Ezekiel Duran.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture
Ooh, that
run
one.
first, it feels like
Ooh.
it's really important.
Thank
to get
God
back
that one
into
was
this ball.
foul. Imagine trying to chase Duran down for that one.
Tying run at the plate. That one in the dirt and gets
Oh,
away. No advance though.
Changeup. Low middle.
On the ground.
That
right
one
side.
hit on the ground to
Mr. Bowman.
second, and they're going to
Plenty
make
of
the
time
throw.
first, and one
They get
away,
Duran
bottom
for
of
the
seventh.
first out
Well, he's doing a
as
nice
Jensen
job of
moves up
keeping
to
the
second.
ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So now
Josh Young
one away and a man
is
at
up.
second. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers.
He hits that one in the gap. That's going to bring Danny Jensen in.
He'll score.
And the lead is cut to 4-3.
Now they trail by one.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound.
And Ryan
Pitcher
Sloan's
change
night
coming. Ryan
is
Sloan
done.
Out of the game. And a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
And we'll see who the new arm is for the Mariners as Ryan Sloan's day is finished.
Gabe Spire taking over. on the
Gabe
mound.
Spire is coming in.
Big-time strikeout guy out
26
there.
appearances,
This season,
0-3,
averaging
10
more than
holds,
4 innings.
29.2, 3.03 ERA, strikeout rate of 26.8. Righties hate him, lefties love him. And it doesn't sound like things went our way. And they did not. We lose the game in extras, 5-4. Let's see here. So they made the change. Spire came in. Brash came in. Let's see. 8th inning. Brash ends up giving up a triple to Berger, which allowed Nimmo to score, which tied the game at 4. Crawford ended up grounding out to Duran. Mastrobuoni grounded out to Garcia. And then Raleigh grounded out to Smith. That was the 9th inning. The Rangers didn't fare much better, as it was Jung striking out, Carter popped out to Riley, Seager grounded out to Mastrobuoni. 10th inning, Mariners, not good. Got called out on strikes twice. Donovan grounded out to Smith. And then Hellman pitch ran for Seager in the bottom of the 10th. Nimmo flew out to Lukes, and then Berger hit a single to center. That allowed Hellman to come around and score, ending the game at 5-4. Texas takes takes the first game. Jacob Junis gets the win for Texas. Yimi Garcia gets the loss. Jake Berger goes 3 for 5 with a triple, a double. So Haggerty ran for Jensen in the 8th. And then Kyle Hishigawa came in and caught Langford. Berger, Jensen had doubles. Berger had a triple. RBIs were Nimmo, Langford. Berger had 2. Young had 1. Leiter goes 5, gives up 7 hits, gives up all 4 runs, gets 4 Ks. Cole Winn, an inning and 2/3 and a hit. Chris Martin, an inning, gives up 3 hits, 1 walk. Robert Garcia, 2 innings and a K. Jacob Junis goes the 3rd of an inning, gets a strikeout, gets the win. For Seattle, Sloan goes 6 1/3, 7 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned and 5 Ks. Spire goes 2/3 of an inning, gives up a K. Brash, 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 2 Ks, gets a blow and save. Yimi Garcia, an inning and 2/3, gives up a hit, gave up the game-winning run, and struck out 2. Once again, game 1 goes to Texas, as it was 5-4 in extras. It did not go our way. Game number 2, we're going to be looking for a bounce back. Logan Evans and Cody Bradford. Evans will be looking for his 3rd victory on the year since getting being bought back up into the majors. For game number 2, let's see here. What shall we do? For game number 2, we are going to follow left fielder Nathan Lucas. So we'll do a player lock with Nathan Lucas here for game number 2, as the Rangers improved to 52-51 off of that win. And they will be looking to keep the momentum going here in Arlington.
Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers.
We're going to put some shine on Jake Berger.
Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone.
He went 3 for 5 with a run, 2 RBIs, and 2 extra base hits.
MLB The Show.
Let's get into it.
First pitch coming your way next.
We got Seattle and Texas here in Globe Life.
And today's starting pitcher,
Cody Bradford, 20 appearance, 4-4, 89 2/3, 281 ERA, 118 WHIP, 86 Ks, 23.1 on the strikeout, 4.6 on the walk rate.
If you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make
So we're moving to the bottom of the 2nd. We got a runner on. We got nobody out.
Nothing here in the
And Nathan Lucas is in the outfield, so God help me.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Around second, on his way to third. The throw in.
The throw into third, and that's going to be off. We got runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So Texas is up 3-0 as we are entering the third inning. With Nathan Lucas's first at bat.
This one in the air, center field.
Get a hold of that one, hit it to short center.
Pulls it down and he makes
Carter's going to make the catch, and that's going to be out number 1.
So 2 down.
So it's 3-1 as we are in the top of the 4th. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Bradford in a bit of trouble. And that one fouled off. Lucas hitting 179 with runners in scoring position. And another foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
Cam Schlittler
swing that maybe you're not sure about,
had a 10K performance against the Phillies. And we'll go into the bottom of the 4th. Texas is still ahead, 3-1.
And 2 men left on. And midway in the 4th, it's the Rangers 3 and the Mariners 1. Back at Globe Life Field. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
So we're in the bottom of the 4th. Danny Jensen is at the plate. He's going to hit that one in the left.
That gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
And Jensen gets on base to start the inning.
Sometimes we talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a
So
ball.
7th inning now.
Something like that.
Texas is increased their lead 5-1. Kumar Rocker is up. And Lucas fouled that first pitch off.
Digging into their numbers, have to be happy with
We got a runner at first.
We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've lost.
And Lucas hits that one into short left. He's going to get on base.
That doesn't happen by accident.
So we got 2 runners on. Nobody out. Miles Mastrobuoni at the plate.
Didn't get jumpy, didn't
He's
try to
looking
pull
at
the
an
ball. He
0-2
let it
count,
get
though.
deep, took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 0-2.
That one
hit
in the air to center. Carter gives chase. The runner is going to move up. And we got runners at the corners, 1 out. Top of the order
So back to the top
as
of the
J.P.
order.
Crawford
J.P.
is up.
Crawford will hit next.
Crawford back at the top of the order.
Quick toss to first. Lucas dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that.
In the air to left center. Carter gets under it. And makes the grab.
And the runner from third is going to score. It's 5-2.
It's 5-2.
So Crawford gets an RBI on the sac fly.
Situation, you need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly
Cal Raleigh
what he
is
did.
at the
Good
plate.
pass to the baseball.
It's an 0-2
Runner
count.
First with 2 away. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Runner takes off.
Lucas,
That's a
well,
strikeout.
Raleigh goes down on K's, but we do get a run.
One left on.
It is 5-2 going into the bottom of the 7th.
And the Mariners 2. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Runner on at first with 1 gone.
So it's
Nathan
5-2.
The next to hit. 1
Top
for
of the
3.
9th inning. We got a runner at first. We got 1 out. Jacob Junis on the mound.
And that's through there for a
Ooh,
strike.
that one's in for a strike.
So important.
A little high.
Hitters, you don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run.
Junis throws a sleeper, sinker, change, and a 4-seam
Have to
fastball.
do it with multiple hits. No, he's
That
really
one's
working
outside.
away
Count
with
is
bats.
1
Sometimes take a
and
little bit
1.
off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one hit
To the mound.
back to the
Taking it
pitcher.
easy, too.
He's going to
Over
start the
Seager.
double play,
First safe.
but they only get one as Lucas gets down that line and tags that bag. So Miles Masterboni will come to the plate with 2 outs.
So 2 down.
An 0-2 count.
Masterboni up next for the
Junis
Mariners.
looking to get the Rangers out of this as he makes the throw to first, but Lucas says,
Well, at least you got the pitcher
Nah.
thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Runner takes off.
and he is heading to third. Berger makes the catch. Rangers
Games of this series.
win the first 2.
This is a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense.
Mariners,
Definitely a fun one to watch.
Not the way we wanted to go. Logan Evans gets his loss. He goes to 2-2. Cody Bradford is 5-4. Jacob Junis is 28 save. Rangers take the first 2 games of the series. We're definitely going to have to win game 3. We want to try and avoid getting swept. Ideally, I'd like to go ahead and try and win game 3 and, be able to say, hey, we avoided the sweep, but so far, first 2 games, not good for us. So Evan Carter, his named player of the game, he went 2 for 4, a home run, 4 RBIs. Logan Evans went 4 innings, gave up 6, struck out 7, issued a walk, gave up all 5 runs. Bradford goes 5. He gives up 6 hits, 4 Ks, 1 run. He gave up the other run for the Rangers. That would have been Kumar Rocker. All right, 2 games in. Rangers are ahead, 2-0. Not looking too good for us, but stranger things have happened, so you never know. Like I said, 2 games in to the 4-game series, and it is draft pick signing day, so we will look into that. If I remember right, I think let me look at that. Let me look. I think, oh yeah. I think the computer's doing all that shit for me. Let me see. So, we have a picture on the IL from the AAA squad. Robertson Ortiz, he suffered a strained bicep. That kind of sucks. So Brusard Gatterall has been waived by the Dodgers. I'm wondering, should have put a claim on him or not. Be completely honest, he'd be a good bullpen arm to have. He's only $2.8 million. He's a free agent at the end of the year. You know what? Let's put a claim on him. Worst comes to worst, we get him. We have to make a move. We don't. No, we don't. Let's put a claim. So we're gonna place a claim on Gatterall, and we'll see what happens. So we have 2 draft picks that have yet to sign. One sitting at 54% motivation to sign. The other one's sitting at 43. Let's see if we can offer him a contract. I think we offered him 1.4, and he said no. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll bump it up to 1.7. We'll see if he'll sign. So we got one of them to sign. Let's see if we can get the other one. Okay, I guess not. We got one to sign, so we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what happens. All right, so game number 3 of the 4-game series. It will be Mackenzie Gore and Logan Gilbert. Let's see. Let's go follow Julio Rodriguez. All right, so we have lost the first 2 games of the series. It's going to be Gilbert. It's going to be Gore. We're going to be looking to avoid the sweep.
Arlington, Texas. We're live inside
Winning game 3 would be crucial in that.
To a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
All right, so let's see. Game number 3.
First pitch coming your way next. Our starting pitcher,
Mackenzie Gore, 20 games, 8-6, 106.2, 397 ERA, 114 WHIP, 113 Ks, and we're ahead, 1-0.
To win a ball game. So we know he's prepared.
1 out.
This guy's a competitor.
Julio is at the plate as he will face Mackenzie Gore.
Rodriguez
First pitch swinging, Gore fouls that one off to the right.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner.
Rodriguez leads the Mariners with 75 RBIs. And he got a hold of that one to right, but it's going to get caught. Out number 2. Looked good off the bat. It died.
Here's the left
So
fielder.
1-1 score. Bottom of the 2nd. Langford is at the dish, and we are in center field. That one
That's a base hit.
hit into a gap. Rodriguez makes the throw in, and Langford is held to a single.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away.
So we got
Now it's Julio Rodriguez.
It's the top of the
One of the
3rd.
best players in the game.
Runners at the corners, 1 out. Mackenzie Gore in a bit of trouble.
On the
And
ground,
that one
and it goes
fouled
just
off.
foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground.
Rodriguez,
I wouldn't expect
563
many pitches
slug
up to the zone.
percentage.
Pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right through there for a strike.
Ooh.
So now
That one-
protect mode. Try to short
Wow.
out, try to track the ball, block it if you have
That
to,
one
as
looked
far as
good.
just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Hits that one on the ground to short. They get it. Don't get one. Rodriguez gets down the line. The run scores, and we are up 2-1.
Ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
The runner coming from 3rd makes it across before Makes
Two
the
outs.
cross.
Runner
Rodriguez
on
still
first.
standing up
Now it's
first.
the right fielder, Cody Clemens.
Cody Clemens took a free pass into first.
Here's a 1-2. In the air,
And
right field. Nimmo on the
Clemens
move.
hits that one to
He makes the
right.
grab.
Nimmo
And
makes
that
the
is
catch. Rodriguez brings in a run. And we're ahead 2-1.
3. It's the Mariners 2 and the Rangers 1.
Carter,
This is
Seager,
AOS
and
action on
Nimmo.
MLB The Show.
Coming to the plate as we go to the bottom
So
of the
2
third.
down, Julio Rodriguez. Getting
So we're in
ready
the
to
fifth
hit.
inning
He's
now.
one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
2 outs. Gore still on the mound. It is 2-1 Seattle.
This one in the
And
air, center field.
gonna hit that one to center. Carter's gonna make the
And that is
catch.
that.
And that's gonna
No one
end the
left
fifth for
Seattle
us.
as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
So we're up 2-1. Bottom of the fifth inning. Coming up from Arlington.
One down.
Up next
And
is the
stepping in for the Mariners.
Still
Julio Rodriguez.
still 2-1.
This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Chris Martin is on the mound. 1 out. 8th inning. And
Lifted in the air,
he
left
got a hold of
field
that
for a
one.
strike. That
It's
one's
hit good.
carried. You
It's
can
gone.
miss it.
380 feet.
His 21st
Rodriguez,
and they add
number
a run.
21 on
It's
the gear.
3-1. A little more breathing room is
96.2
always a good
on the
thing in
exit
baseball,
velo.
and now they have it.
And Seattle is up 3-1 here in the top of the 8th inning.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just.
I heard it, and
behind him for the
I
ball.
still was
What an
wondering.
attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Yes, he did.
Next to hit, Evan Carter.
5-1 Seattle. Bottom of the 8th. 2 outs. Carter at the plate. This one hit into center.
That is the
And that's going to be the final out
Rangers set down in
as
order.
Rodriguez
Down 5-1.
chases it down. So 5-1. We're going into the 9th inning. And let's just see what happens. Because we're ahead 5-1.
2 outs, runner at first.
We're up 6-1. Kumar
Next to the
Rocker
Mariners.
is
Already
in.
homered here in this one.
We got a runner at first. As they said, Rodriguez did hit a homer. And that one hit on the ground to second. That's going to be the final out.
To first, Rodriguez
Bottom of the
out.
9th coming up. Rangers
A run,
are
a hit,
down
and a
6-1.
man left. 2-3-4 set to hit
It'll
in
be
the
Seager,
bottom of the 9th.
Nimmo,
The Mariners
Berger.
lead it 6-1. This is Mariners
Think I like
baseball
our
on the
chances.
show Northwest.
Jose A. Ferreira is on the mound. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Let's go ahead and watch this final at bat.
Langford. stepping in for
Langford at the
Rangers.
plate. Ferreira
Got it!
got the K.
Ball game.
Seattle will avoid the sweep. Winning game number 3.
Silence that opposing crowd. It makes things just a little bit better. Makes the
Cutting
road trip
it.
just a little bit shorter.
It's now
And your
2-1.
final 6-2.
Texas
For
in
Chris
the
Singleton
series
and our
lead.
entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm
Gilbert
John
gets his
Shambi
10th victory
saying
of the
so long.
year. Mackenzie Gore goes to 8-7. Seattle wins 6-2. 6 hits, 6 runs off of 8 hits, an error. Rangers 2 runs, 5 hits, 0 errors. Again, Gilbert gets the win. Gore takes the loss. Gilbert, player of the game, he pitched 8, gave up 4, struck out, gave up 4 hits, struck out 8, didn't allow a walk, allowed an earned run. Gore, 6 innings, 4 hits, 5 Ks, 2 walks, allowed 2 earned runs. So Raleigh, Rodriguez, and Naylor each hit homers. Raleigh had an RBI. Rodriguez had 2, pushing his total to 77. Naylor had 2, and Crawford had an RBI. Brandon Donovan did have a fielding error. Clemens and Lukes each stole bases. Gilbert goes 8 innings, gives up 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned. 8 Ks. Casey Legamina goes 2/3 of an inning, gives up a hit, a run, 1 strikeout, and then Jose A. Ferreira comes in, pitches to the last guy, gets the K. For the Rangers, Jake Burger hit 2 homers, pushing his total to 19, had 2 RBIs, pushing his total for that to 57. Nemo grounded into a double play. Gore goes 6, gives up 4 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, 2 walks, 5 Ks. Chris Martin goes an inning and a third, gives up 3 hits, 3 runs, walked a guy, no strikeouts. Cole Winn, an inning and a third, 1 hit, 1 run, it was earned, a walk and a K. Kumar Rocker, a third of an inning, gives up nothing. And the Rangers have a 2-1 series lead. Seattle avoiding the sweep, picking the win up here in game number 3 of this series. Game 4, Nathan Eovaldi. Let's see. Whoa! Okay. Something must be in the water in Baltimore, because that is the second trade that I have seen them pull off. Wow. So Logan Webb is headed from the Giants to the Orioles. Webb is being traded. The Giants are getting back the number 21 prospect, Nate George. They're getting Zach Eflin, who's in the final year of his deal, and they're getting first baseman Kobe Mayo, who has, well, I mean, basically, Nate George is the prize. Kobe Mayo is, I guess you could say basically it's George, Mayo, and then I'd say Eflin. Wow. So Logan Webb is headed to the Orioles. Son of a bitch. Final game of the series will be Nathan Eovaldi and George Kirby. Eovaldi is 9-6. Kirby is 11-3. Oh man. Carson Taylor is on the IL. Oh, okay. He's on the bench with a sprained ankle. I'm curious now. So the Orioles have Logan Webb, Trevor Rogers, Kyle Bradish, Kevin Guzman, who they traded for just recently, and Shane Baz. Shit. That's, that is something. They're 6.5 games back. There's a reason why they're a half game back in the wild card. So this is about positioning. Okay, so this is about positioning for the wild card and maybe the division. Well, I'm shocked, but I'm not shocked. Huh. All right, so we have the final game of the series. George Kirby versus Nathan Eovaldi. Texas will be looking to take the series 3-1. Seattle would be happy with a split. Ain't gonna lie. We would definitely be happy with a split here. Let's see. Scooble is still on the trade block, as is Pablo Lopez. Matt Chapman for the Giants. Jack Flaherty's on there. Yelich is on the block as well. Some good names on the block, but I mean, like with Scooble, that's a fat contract, so that's going to be. I'm going to be intrigued to see if anybody if he gets moved, where he goes. That's going to be my question. Pablo Lopez, he's been in the AAA affiliate for the Twinkies this year. He is in 7 appearances in AAA. He is 2-4 with a 3.50 ERA, 0.94 WHIP, 51 strikeouts, 6 walks. He's averaging 10.5 Ks per 9 and 1.2 walks per 9. You know what? Let me see. What would they want? So they want first, short, and left. I'm not trading anybody at first. No, I'm not trading. I don't think I would trade anybody at first. And I've just re-signed Crawford, so I'm not trading him. And I'm not handing over Colt Emerson. I am not handing Emerson over. I might hand over Will Wilson. Let's see. Left. No, I don't think I have anybody that they would take for that. Let's see what we can do here. What we'll do is we'll make a trade. We'll send them Brendan Davis and do Brendan Davis and Will Wilson, and yeah, we'll go Brendan Davis and Will Wilson for Pablo Lopez. We'll see what they we'll see if they decide to take it. I doubt it, but we'll give them an offer. We got a couple of days before the deadline, so we got the final game of the series. The Rangers are currently 8.5 games back, as they have kind of tried to claw out of a little hole. We're in the final game of the series. It is Kirby and Eovaldi. I don't think I want to follow Kirby. Who do we want to follow today? You know what? I think I'm going to follow Randy Arozarena. We're going to follow Randy Arozarena today. The Rangers are 53-52. We are 62-44. Looking to even this series at 2 games.
The show brings you a matchup of division
We're here at Globe
Life
Field.
Mariners and the Texas Rangers.
We are going to highlight the starting pitching duel between Eovaldi and Kirby.
Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We have an absolute treat on tap today as 2 of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these 2 are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long.
22-21 starts.
In this one.
11-3, 9-6. Evaldi has the better ERA at 2.75. Ks for 9 would be Kirby. Walks for 9, Kirby. And Evaldi has done all of that in one less start than Kirby. So we'll see what happens.
First pitch coming your way next.
So we'll have a first pitch here in Arlington is Game 4 of the series.
Today's starting
Evaldi,
pitcher,
21
Nathan Eovaldi.
starts,
Tell us about him
9
in
and
that
6,
sub-3
100
ERA, Siggy.
137.2 innings pitched, 2.75 ERA, whip of 106.
Position to win a lot of ball games as well, and he's
Nobody
doing tremendous out there on the
on the
mound.
board.
Every time
Top
he
of the
gets ball,
second.
you expect him to go out there and dominate.
Randy
and that's what he's doing at this
Arozarena
point. We'll see
hitting
how he is today.
255.
This
And that one hit
Nimmo
into right
ranging
field.
after
Nimmo
him.
giving chase, and that one dropped foul.
Second inning here, no score.
Arozarena hates Evaldi. He's 3 for 25 lifetime against him.
Just missed.
That misses for a ball. The Rangers currently hold the third wild card seed with their 53 and 52 record.
Not close with
That
that
one
one.
misses
And
again.
it's 2-1.
Count goes to 2-1.
Lined into
And
right.
Arozarena gets a hold of that one, but it is hit the right.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nathan.
One down. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
So Texas is up 2-0 in the top of the fifth. Evaldi is moving. He's got an out.
Swinging a
And
foul straight
Arozarena
back.
fouled that one back. A lot of trade rumors
now.
going around as we're getting closer to the deadline.
Chop to third.
That one hit the third.
chance handled.
Rosarena
Whips it to
moving,
first.
but he doesn't
Two
get
gone
there,
now.
and that's going to be out number 2.
And
Matt
here's a look at how
Chapman
he's using
in
his pitches
discussion
in this one.
with the Cubs. It'll be interesting to see. Once we get across into August, it'll
Man
be
at second
interesting to
with one
see
away.
what
And
happens.
next is the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
So we're down 7-0. Evaldi is moving, and I've got a funny feeling that. Oh, yeah. A funny feeling that Texas is going to take this series, unless something crazy happens.
Swing and a bouncer.
That one hit the third,
Throws to first.
and the throw across. Rosarena is out, and yeah, I don't. I was about to say, I don't expect much to change. It's 8-0. We're in the 9th inning.
And now it's Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor is at the plate with Kumar Rocker on the
The
mound.
Mariners down to their final strike.
Rosarena would be next,
And that'll
but
do it.
that's going to begin. Rangers take 3 of 4.
Game series.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier
Make
for
them
the
up.
pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving
Man,
up the
they
lead.
need to-
So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
The Rangers win the series 3-1. That's the first thing I want to point out. Kirby falls to 11-4. Nathan Evaldi is 10-6 on the year. Evaldi goes 8, gives up 5, 4 Ks, 2 walks, no earned runs. Kirby goes 4 2/3, gives up 4 hits, 6 Ks, a walk, 4 earned runs. Jeez. Ugh. Cody Clemens had a double. He grounded into a double play. Cole Young committed a fielding error. Julio Rodriguez stole 2 bags, pushing his total to 11. Kirby goes 4 2/3, 4 hits, 4 runs, a walk, and 6 Ks. Jose A. Ferreira goes an inning of work, 3 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. Yimi Garcia, an inning of work, 2 hits, 1 run, it was earned, and 2 Ks. Eduardo Bizardo, an inning and a third, a hit, and 3 Ks. For the Rangers, Corey Seager had a double, Evan Carter a triple, Langford, Seager, Carter, Smith all had homers. Langford 2 RBIs, Seager with 3, Berger, Carter, and Smith with 1 each. Berger stole his second base. Evaldi goes 8, gives up 5 hits, 2 walks, 4 Ks. Rocker comes in, pitches a final inning, gets 2 Ks. Rangers take 3 of 4 from Seattle. 8-0 is the final. And we're going to be heading back west, this time to LA to face the Dodgers in 3, as the trade deadline is coming. And we will see what happens. Again, Rangers take 3 of 4 from the Mariners. So our trade offer with the Twins came back, and the Twins said no. So no Pablo Lopez, and I kind of expected that. So it is draft pick signing day. We have 1 draft pick left to sign. That is Ronaldo Rusin. We will... Huh, okay. I guess I can't sign him or something? I don't know. Screw it. Alright, so we have a 3-game series with the Dodgers coming up. Game number 1, Luis Castillo and Tyler Glasnow. Game number 2, Ryan Sloan and Emmett Sheen. And then game 3, Yamamoto versus Logan Evans. And then we'll have game number 1 of the Twinkie of the series with the Twins, which will be trade deadline day. That will be Logan Gilbert versus Todd Bradley. The Twins are actually in good standing. 62 and 45. A 3-game lead on the Twins and the Royals. Wow. Damn. So we got a 3-game series with the Dodgers. I'll be honest, I'm not expecting much. At this point, if I take 1 game from the Dodgers, I'm happy. I'm saying this, I'm glad I'm not facing Shohei Ohtani. I'm actually kind of intrigued. Where the hell is... Ooh. Yeah, I'm missing Shohei Ohtani by a start. If it was a 4-game series, I would be facing Ohtani. We're facing Glasnow at the 4, Sheen at the 5, and then Yamamoto at the 1 with Ohtani. Holy muck. Yeah, but we're probably dealing with Ohtani being the DH, though. That's... Yeah, if I had to take a guess, yes, that's probably right. Yeah. Yeah, Ohtani would be the... Yeah. Okay. So we may not be dealing with Ohtani's arm, but we're dealing with Ohtani on the mound. All right, so we have a 3-game series against the Dodgers. Let's go ahead and get into that. We're going to do a quick manage for game number 1. Glasnow versus Castillo. We're using a custom uniform. We're playing the Dodgers in Dodger Stadium. It'd be Castillo versus Glasnow. I'm going to be intrigued to see who all wants to take a day off. So, Miles Mastrobuoni. Yeah, I would do that. We'll put J.P. Crawford in at short. Cody Clemens, we'll give him a day off. We'll put Victor Robles in. All right, let's see. Let's see how it goes.
Out. You're out. 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 Out.
So we get 2 runs in the top of the 5th inning. And let's see how they were scored. So Cole Young and J.P. Crawford came across. Crawford came across thanks to a Cal Raleigh walk, as they intentionally walked Julio Rodriguez. That was interesting. And then Brendan Donovan reached first on an infield hit. Cole Young came across to score, and where are we at currently? 2-0. And to the 7th inning. Still 2-0 going into the 8th. Bottom of the 8th inning. Castillo against Kyle Tucker, Shohei Ohtani, and Freddie Freeman. It's a ground out on Tucker.
That's ball 4.
Walked Ohtani. Freeman lines out. Muncy strikes out. Alex Vesia is going to pitch the 9th, it looks like. Nathan Lucas, J.P. Crawford, and Cole Young. And then I think we're going to jump in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Oh, actually, it'll be new pitcher, Ben Conspirius. So let's see what happens.
Ball 4, take the base.
Lukes draws a walk.
Out.
Crawford popped out.
You're out.
Young followed and did the same thing. Rodriguez hits a triple, pushes it to a 3-0 lead as Lucas comes around to score. Raleigh hits a 2-run homer. It is 5-0. Damn. Brendan Donovan's up, 2 outs.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Brock Stewart is on the mound now, and he struck out. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna enter this game, and we're gonna see if we can get Luis Castillo across that finish line.
Welcome in, John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the 9th.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Give me a 1. Hang on.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Castillo at 107 pitches.
Smith leading things off and takes a strike.
Sinker.
Not what he's looking
Low
for there in the
inside.
0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Fouled that one off.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
There's
That
a
one
swing and a drive. That's
Hit in the
back.
deep center.
And that one
Rodriguez
is
giving chase. That one's going to be a leadoff double.
into second easily with a
And
leadoff
Will
double.
Smith
He needed that one. It's
got
been a
his
tough
23rd double of the season. And, yeah.
That's a great example of it right there. Got the
That was a good way for them to start the inning.
with the well-timed swing and came away with a
We're going to go to the bullpen.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Betts. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring
We're
off.
going to warm up Matt Brash. was going to warm up Gabe Spires, but I don't really know if I want to, given it's, well, we'll warm up Spires too. So we'll get a lefty and a righty in the bullpen.
Middle inside.
If we can get out of this in one
And
piece.
First offering is fouled off.
Betts 2 for 3 with 2 singles.
Four-seam
Runner in
fastball.
scoring position,
High
nobody
outside.
out. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Watch that one for a strike.
Sinker. Middle inside.
That's to
He's
third.
going to hit that one a third. Donovan
Toss to
flicks
Naylor.
it, throws it
One
to
out,
Naylor, and we get it
Nice
out.
job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now
Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate.
For 3 in this one. Late with the swing there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit
That
to
one
one
missed for a
velocity
ball.
and stay there.
Sinker.
One out, the runner at
Low
second.
outside.
We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Outside low, ball 2.
2-1 count. Bottom of the 9th, 1 out.
Low middle.
Will Smith sitting at second.
Low middle.
Misses just off the outside.
That one
edge.
missed.
That was a
3 and
strike.
1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Man at second. And now it's filled up.
And 3-2 as Hernandez misses.
Low inside.
Stays alive.
Fouled that one off.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
And a payoff pitch. And that one ripped to left. He makes the grab. 2 down.
All right, we got 1 out. The runner's still at second.
For the Dodgers, center fielder Jack Sawinski.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. He's 0 for 1. That's in there.
Watches that one for a strike.
Ballgame change. Middle outside.
Next pitch is outside.
With him for a ball. Hell, we've gotten this far. We might as well try to finish it.
High inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That's a
That
bullet,
one
but it goes
fouled off.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Castillo is just 1 strike away. Tap to first. Naylor. They put the
Got the
and that'll
out.
do it.
Mariners pick up the win.
It has become increasingly
5-0.
difficult to run a complete game shutout because of all
And
of the
Castillo
offensive prowess that
goes
these
the
hitters are showing around
distance
the league today, but he had total
and gets
command
the shutout.
of this game, and he saw it all the way through
It was
to the
close.
end. Nice win.
5-0 the final in this one.
That was a
For Chris Singleton and our entire
double.
outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
Castillo
I'm
gets the
John
victory.
Shelby
He
saying
goes to
so
9-8. Glasnow drops to 6-8. Mariners 5 hits, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. The Dodgers, no runs, 4 hits, committed 3 errors. Castillo, named player of the game, he goes the distance, gives up 4 hits. K's 9, walks 4. Glasnow goes 7, gives up 3 hits, 11 strikeouts, 2 walks, and an earned run. I want to see what that box score looks like. So Young had a double. Rodriguez had a triple. Raleigh had a homer. Raleigh had 3 RBIs. Rodriguez had an RBI. Donovan had an RBI. Castillo went the distance. Freddie Freeman and Will Smith had doubles. Glasnow had a fielding error, and then Mookie Betts had 2 fielding errors, so that accounts for the 3 RBIs, or the three errors. Glasnow had a wild pitch. He went 7, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs. They were earned, 2 walks, 11 Ks. Alex Vecchia goes an inning, gives up a hit, strikes out a guy. Ben Casparinas goes 2/3 of an inning, gives up 2 hits, 3 runs, a walk. Brock Stewart goes 1/3 of an inning, gets a K. I have to look at the game log now. I want to see. The 9th inning is where I want to. We're going to go down to the 9th inning. That's what I want to see. All right. So for the Mariners, yep. So Rodriguez hit a triple to right. Lucas came around to score, and then Riley turns around and hits a 2-run homer, and him and Rodriguez score. So that's where the runs came from. Shit. Damn. All right, so we take game 1. Castillo goes the distance, and he gets the win. Shit, that was crazy. So game 1 goes to the Mariners. Game number 2, Emmett Sheen and Ryan Sloan. You know what? Son of a bitch! I hate when that happens. All right, game number 2, Ryan Sloan and Emmett Sheen. We're gonna jump in. We're gonna do another quick manage. I want to see how that one goes. Given how game 1 went, I'm intrigued. So, okay, we'll give Nathan Lucas the day off. We'll let Robles play. And Donovan, we'll give him a day off. We'll put Rivas. And so, we got Leo Rivas playing third. And then, who's the other one? I forget. I think it was Victor Robles. Alright, let's see how today goes. We get 4 runs in the 3rd inning. I wonder how that happened. Cole Young came around to score on a Julio Rodriguez triple. And then, what do you know? Cal Raleigh hits another homer and brings in 2. So that's how we're up. That's how we got 3. How the fuck did we get 4? Oh! Shit, I missed one. So Miles Mastrobuoni hit a homer to left. That's how we got 4. My bad. 3.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 51. Alex
Damn.
Garcia.
So we're still up 4-0. Alex Vesia. So we chased Emmett Sheen out before 4 innings. Shit. We're up 5-0. Damn. 5-1 now. Let's see. Cody Clemens hit a homer to center. That was in the top of the 5th. Andy Pages came around to score on a Miguel Rojas double. So that's how we got there. Alex Vasillas is still in. I don't see him staying in for long, though. Sloan is still pitching, going into the bottom of the 6th. Ben Kasparis is on the mound. Damn, Sloan is moving. 7 innings of work and only 1 run. That's saying something. So we're going to the bottom of the 8th. And the Dodgers put up 2. It is 5-3 going into the 9th inning. Will Smith hit a homer to right. He and Max Muncy came around to score. It is 5-3. I'm definitely going to be jumping in the 9th inning, or the bottom of the 9th. So, Mascheroni, Young, and Rodriguez
Now pitching for the
against
Dodgers,
Blake
number
Treinen.
49, Blake Treinen.
Treinen, I'm sorry. So Mascheroni grounded out. Young did the same. Rodriguez struck out. It'll be Teoscar Hernandez, Miguel Rojas, and Kyle Tucker, and they will face Andres Munoz.
Number 75, Andres Munoz.
And we're going to jump into this and pitch the bottom of the 9th inning.
Welcome in, John Shambi, Chris Singleton.
Teoscar Hernandez leading it off.
Out in the ninth.
Oscar Hernandez.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Hernandez.
That one misses for a ball.
Well, triple digits on the
They're
gut.
calling this one
I know
Game
there
of the
are
Week.
pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing.
Hernandez. God damn.
This one's got a chance.
Oh, that's 5-4 as Munoz got taken deep.
Oscar Hernandez hits one. His 12th
And,
of the season, and just like
Well,
that,
it's
there
now
was
5-4.
These fans are really excited right now.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers
Ooh.
typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Always exciting to see a leadoff.
We got Miguel
Kinda
Rojas
gets
at the
offense
plate.
Fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one fouled off.
Rojas 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and an RBI.
Sinker. Low outside.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's
That
downstairs.
one missed for a ball.
And it's 1-1.
Slider. Middle outside.
That one in there. across the
Then
letters.
he says, I don't think so.
Not happy
He wants a
about that
challenge.
called strike. Here's the challenge.
And it's
that
going to
one was indeed
be
a strike.
a
Still
strike.
one challenge left for them.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
One-run game, bottom 9.
That one hit the right,
Reaching
and
for
that's
it,
caught for the
breaks
first
it.
out. So Rojas flies out the Robles and right, and that is out number 1.
Here's Kyle Tucker now. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right
Four-seam
field.
fastball. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Fastball for a strike.
Then for a
Well, this
strike.
is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And that misses. And now it's even 1-1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
That one fouled off.
The Mariners trying to close out a 1-run lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out.
So Getterall got claimed by Detroit.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even
Shohei
if you do get to it, it's gonna be
Ohtani
very
is
difficult
up.
to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball.
Ohtani is
inside
1 for
of that
4 on the
half to
night.
it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Ohtani, the next to hit. takes
Ohtani,
ball 1.
a double.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
2 down, nobody on. Here's a high
That
shot.
one hit the second.
Tries the barrel.
Ah, that one slipped by.
Throw in, tag.
And they get him as he tried to go to second. And the Mariners
Kelly
get
does
the
a nice
win.
job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but
We
he
get the
maintained his
save
focus.
as
Goes through the
Ohtani,
finish line.
Close
he
one.
tried to get greedy, and he paid for it.
For Chris Singleton,
Dodgers
our
lose
outstanding
5-4,
crew here at MLB The Show. I'm
and
John
we
Schaumburg.
took
We'll
we
see
took
you
the first
soon
2
for
games of the
next game of the week.
we took the first 2 games of the series. Munoz gets his 19th save. Ryan Sloan his second win on the year. Emmett Sheen falls to 8-7. And that was a lot closer than I wanted it to be, but it worked. We do get the win. I mean, yeah, he he made the I could see why he tried to go for it, but I mean, I don't know. Ryan Sloan was named player of the game. He went 8 innings, gave up 9 hits, struck out 12, 2 walks and 3 earned runs. Munoz his 19 save. Emmett Sheen goes 3 1/3, gives up 6, gives up 6 hits, struck out 4, walked a guy and gave up 4 runs. We have taken the first 2 games against the Dodgers. I'm shocked, to say the least. I did not think we were going to take 2 or 3 from the Dodgers. I swear, I thought we'd be lucky if we got 1, but we've gotten 2 wins so far. I'm shocked, to say the least. Logan Evans sitting at 2-2. He will face Yamamoto, who is at 9-2. Oh shit. Alright, so this is the final game of the series. Are you fucking kidding? I'm still, this annoys the shit out of me every time it does this. Alright, let's see. We got some transactions. So the Giants have called up starting pitcher Hayden Birdsong to the majors. Interesting. And we got some injured list news. So we got another relief pitcher on the list, Ryan Lotus. He had a strained finger. Miller's still on the IL for the dislocated shoulder. ETA is still 1 to 2 months. He's got 3 days left before he will need to be reassigned, I'm guessing. That'll be interesting. So we're sitting at 64-55. The Dodgers are sitting at 65-43. Not at all the total I thought we'd be sitting at. I didn't think we'd be sitting within a game of the Dodgers. That for sure. Let me see. So the Twins have 64. The Yankees have 62. Braves have got 66. The Cubs are sitting at 70. The Cubs right now have the most wins at 70-39. Damn. That's crazy. So we got the final game of the series, Yamamoto versus Evans. To be honest, I'm gonna do another quick manage for this one. Because, I mean, we're getting close to the trade deadline, and I want to see what happens with the trade deadline. So, both teams are in first place in their divisions, basically within a game of each other. We're at 64-45. They're 65-43. And it'll be Yamamoto versus Evans at Dodgers Stadium. I could see Naylor taking a day off. Yep, that's what I kind of figured. We'll let Andrew Kisner. Yeah. And Julio Rodriguez, sure. We'll let Robles patrol center field. So, game number 3. Let's see how it goes. So we get a run in the top of the first inning. Brendan Donovan scored off of the Andrew Kinsler single to right, and we are up early 1-0. It's now 2-0 as Miles Mastrobuoni scored off of a Cole Young single to center. Dodgers get a run in the third inning. Kyle Tucker came around to score on a Max Muncy single to left. And the lead has been blown open. Dodgers get 5 runs in the 5th inning. It is 6-2 as Tucker led the inning off with a homer to left. Ohtani came around to score when Will Smith got walked. Freddie Freeman came around to score on a walk to Teoscar Hernandez. Tommy Edman singled to left. Muncy came around to score. And, yeah, that sucked. So we are in the top of the 6th inning. It is 6-2. Dodgers up on the Mariners. We are going to pull Logan Evans. And we're gonna let Casey Legumina pitch.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 64, Casey Legumina.
And we give up another 2 runs. We got a run in the top of the 8th. It is 8-3. Dodgers. I guess they didn't want to go down on a. They did not want to go down on a sweep. We are in the 9th inning. Brock Stewart is on the mound. Nathan Lucas, Miles Mastrobuoni, Cole Young to the plate. Lucas flies out. Mastrobuoni strikes out.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Blake
number
Triton
29, Blake Triton.
coming in to face Cole Young.
That's ball 4.
Young draws a walk. Victor Robles comes to the plate. He struck out. Dodgers win the game 8-3. Freddie Freeman, named player of the game. He goes 3 for 5, a homer, RBI, scored 2 runs. Yamamoto picks up the win. Evans gets tagged with the loss. Mastrobuoni had a double. Lucas had a triple. Brendan Donovan, his 14th home run of the year. Donovan, Kinzer, and Young each had RBIs. Robles committed a fielding error. Evans goes 5, gives up 6 hits, 6 runs, 4 of them earned, 6 Ks, or 6 walks, and 4 Ks. Casey Legumina goes 3 innings, gives up 3 hits, 2 runs, walked a guy, struck out 4. For the the Dodgers, Will Smith hit a double, Max Muncy a triple, Freddie Freeman and Kyle Tucker each homered. Freeman, Tucker, Smith, Muncy, and Teoscar Hernandez had RBIs along with Andy Pages, Miguel Rojas, and Tommy Edman. Sac flies, Andy Pages and Miguel Rojas. Kyle Tucker grounded into a double play. Shohei Ohtani stole his 26th bag on the year. Yamamoto, 7 hits, 7 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, a walk, and 7 Ks. Brock Stewart, an inning and 2/3, a hit, a run, and a strikeout. Blake Triton goes 3rd of an inning, walks a guy, strikes him out. Dodgers avoid the sweep. Whoa! Jason Dominguez is being mentioned as part of a possible trade package. So the White Sox, that is, holy shit. This is, so we got this is the last day of the trade deadline. Scooble is still on the, Gatterall is on the trade block for Detroit after they put a claim out for him. I mean, honestly, I would like to try to make a trade for like Jason Dominguez, but I don't know what it would take to get him. He's in AAA with the Rail Riders. I just don't know what it would take to get him. That would be. Let's see. What do they want? They're looking for a closing pitcher, a starting pitcher, and a shortstop. I mean, in 87 games for AAA, he's hitting 281, 16 homers, 48 RBIs, and he's stolen 26 bags. So just the compensation that it may take to get him would be what, because they want a closing pitcher. They're looking for a closing pitcher, starting pitchers, and a shortstop. I mean, right off the bat, that would mean I'd have to either give up one of my top prospects. I mean, because that's just, I'd have to probably give up, probably just to pull this trade off, I probably would have to give up probably Munoz, if I'm probably being, let's see who they got for, Vetnard's doing most of their closing. I don't know. That would be intriguing. So they've taken Dax Kilby off of the block, made him, he was on the trade block for a bit. I mean, he would be, he'd be an upgrade over Brandon Davis for sure. Be 3 years younger than Davis too. The question is there, what would be, what would I be willing to give up for him? I mean, it'd be Munoz. Oh God, it'd be like something like Munoz, probably like Cole Emerson, and then probably and they'd probably want somebody. No, I don't think so. I mean, as much as I like Dominguez, but that it would be too rich for my blood, honestly. That would be too much. That'd be too rich for my blood. The catcher, that would be too rich for my blood. So Carson Taylor has been sent down to AA for poor performance. Michael Arroyo has been called up to AAA. Dane Dunning was sent down to AA. And Michael Morales is called up to AAA. And Perez is on the IL for a bruised arm, joining Ryan Lotz. Bryce Miller is still on the IL. No, I would take Dominguez off. Let me see, what would... I don't know, I mean, because I've got Crawford, so why would I want... Oh, hell no, never mind. Shit. Never mind. We're gonna take everybody off our trade block. I don't see... I just don't see... I can't, I mean... I'd like to shore up the middle of the infield. More or less, I'd like to shore up second base. Because, yeah, I've got Arroyo coming up. Rivas has been doing good. Young has been doing pretty decent this year. I mean, the biggest question would be filling that up, because Crawford and then Emerson. Emerson, at this point, I'm thinking he may be about a year away. I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, the biggest question is going to be making some moves and seeing who's going to be where when it's all said and done. But I can't think of... I can't think of anybody who would be... I mean, second base, it's like Gavin Lux, and then Kim, and then short is, basically Jose Calabrio, but I like what I've got coming at the middle, plus coming through AAA. Yelich in left field, Alex Call, Dominguez, but the package for Dominguez is what kind of makes me kind of go, oh, I don't know. Okay. And the Twins are offering up. The Twins are trading one of their top, trading their number two. They put their number two prospect. Really? Huh. So they want first, short, and left field. Okay. Let's see. Let's go Brendan Davis. And let's see. First base. No, I don't think I'm going to send back Cody Clemens. What about short? Let's go. Let's. At this point, I just want to see. So we're gonna offer them Brendan Davis and Will Wilson for Walker Jenkins. I don't think we'll get the offer. I don't expect to get the offer, but I've heard worse. Mike Trout being on the trade block. That's another one where I'm intrigued. Okay, so it is trade deadline day. We are back at home. And it'd be Taj Bradley and Logan Gilbert. Because it's trade deadline day, we're gonna jump. We're just gonna jump in and do quick manage for this game because I want to get through trade deadline day, see how it goes, and then go from there. So we're gonna jump in. We're doing quick manage. We're wearing the City Connect uniforms. The Twins are in first place in the Central. We're in first place in the West. It's Logan Gilbert, Taj Bradley. Here we go. Mariners take a 1-0 lead going into the third inning. Randy Arozarena hits a homer to left, his 12th on the year. And we make it 2-0 in the fourth as Brendan Donovan hits a homer to left, his 15th. Gilbert rolling as we are in the sixth inning now. Bradley has settled down after the fourth, gone through 2 innings. We're in the seventh now, 2-0. Taylor Rogers is in. Looks like he's in for the Twins. Gilbert, 7 innings of work, no runs off of 2 hits, so he's doing good. Rogers in for the bottom of the 8th. And it's the 9th inning. Gilbert looking to go the distance as the M's are up 2-0. Warner, Canzone, and Lewis are slated to face Logan Gilbert. Warner grounds out. Dominic Canzone grounds out, and then Royce Lewis, he grounds out as well. Mariners pick up the victory over the Twins, 2-0. Gilbert goes the distance, gives up 4 hits, strikes out 6 in the victory. Taj Bradley takes the loss. Byron Buxton and Brooks Lee steal bags. Canzone committed a fielding error. Bradley goes 6 1/3, 5 hits, 2 runs, a walk, and 7 Ks. Taylor Rogers an inning and a third. And then Justin Topa goes a third of an inning. Seattle. Rodriguez and Mascheroni hit doubles. Arozarena and Donovan had home runs. Arozarena and Donovan each had an RBI. Cal Raleigh and Miles Mascheroni committed fielding errors. Gilbert went the distance, 4 hits, a walk, and 6 Ks. And we get the victory on trade deadline day. I'm going to be intrigued to see. I don't think we're going to get much. So we get win number 65. We're projected to finish with 92. I'd say at this present point in time, projected to be 92. We're going to hit that projection and probably smash it. So let's get through trade deadline day and let's see what happens, because I'm intrigued. Ooh, so no deal. Walker Jenkins is still a Twin. It did not align with our organization plan, so no deal. Okay. Today is the deadline to sign draft picks. All right, so Carlos Vargas got got hit a little bit hard in the month of July. The 6.59 ERA and shooting 2 walks and 13 2/3 innings of work. Reeland Thomas tore the cover off the bat, hitting 378 in 37 appearances, driving in 3 runs for the Double-A squad. Casey Lawrence had a good month of July, posted a 0.79 ERA and 11 1/3 inning of work while striking out 15. Robertson Ortiz posted a 0 ERA, punched out 11 hitters in 13 2/3 innings of work. I got to be honest, I'm going to be paying attention because if he's not on my 40 man, he may get added to my 40 man to get pushed up to the majors, because getting 11 punch outs in 13 2/3 innings of work through a month, that's pretty good, especially if you post a 0 ERA. All right, so draft picks. The last draft pick, Roland Bouchard. We offered him 1.5. We will go. He was a 2nd round pick. We're offering him 1.54 at this point. Let's go ahead and offer him Let's offer him 1.86, see if he takes it. All right. He said no, so we're losing our 2nd round pick. Okay, I mean, it happens. That sucks, but it happens. Okay, let's see. Alrighty, so the only trade there were 2 trades that got done before the trade deadline. The Giants and the Yankees and the Reds and the Twins. The Yankees are acquiring Matt Chapman from the Giants. They are sending starting pitcher Luis Gil to San Francisco, and the Reds and the Twins struck a deal. The Reds are acquiring catcher Kanami Dual for first baseman Nathaniel Lowe. So no major movement other than what we saw. Tarek Skubal didn't get traded, which, I mean, he'd been on the block all year, so for him not to get traded, that was a bit of a shock. Yeah. So, so we got contract extensions, which we've talked about for a bit. George Kirby. Honestly, everybody that's on here, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up as we're getting into the month of August. The current standings, we will go from east to west. The Yankees are 2 games ahead of the Rays. 63 and 49 are the Yankees. Rays are 60 and 50. The Red Sox and the Orioles are sitting above 500. The Red Sox are 56 and 54. Orioles are 55 and 55. Blue Jays are 54 and 57. To say that they are the disappointment of this year would be an understatement. And the Central, the Twins lead the Royals by 6 games. They are 65 and 44. Royals are 59 and 52. White Sox 54 and 56. Tigers 47 and 64. Guardians 47 and 65. In the West, the Mariners are 65 and 46. They have a 8.5 game lead over the Texas Rangers, who are 56 and 54. The Angels are 54 and 56. The Astros are 52 and 59. And then the A's are 51 and 59, 13.5 games back. Wild card, the Rays and the Royals have firm control over first place, over the top 2 slots. The Red Sox and Rangers are fighting it out for slot number 3, and the Orioles are a game back of them. The White Sox are 2, the Angels are 2, and so on and so on. In the National League, the Braves have a 7.5 game lead over the Mets. Braves are 67 and 45. Mets are 59 and 52. Phillies 55 and 55. Marlins 54 and 57. And the Nationals are 57 and 64. The Cubs have a 2-game lead over the Pirates. Cubs are 72 and 39. Pirates are 70 and 41. Everybody else in the division is trash. The Brewers are at 51 and 58. The Reds are 49 and 61. And the Cardinals, well, they're at 48 and 63. In the National League, it's the Dodgers and everybody else. Dodgers have a 14-game lead over the Diamondbacks and the Padres. They are sitting at 66 and 44. The Diamondbacks are 52 and 58, as are the Padres. The Giants are 51 and 60, and the Rockies are 28 and 82. For the wild card, the Pirates have a fat lead over, well, everybody. The Mets are sitting at 59 and 52. The Phillies have the 3rd wild card slot. They are a game and a half up on the Marlins. So the National League wild card is the, if anything, it looks like it's going to be a race to see who gets 2. Can the Mets keep their lead on number 2, and do the Phillies stay at 3, or do the Marlins and possibly the Diamondbacks challenge for wild card slot 3? I think the Pirates, they're in control of the wild card, the top wild card slot. For them, it's going to be, can they catch the Cubs? That's going to be the question. Can they catch the Cubs? That will be the question. Player of the month for July. Pitcher of the month, Mark Leiter Jr. Player of the month, Alejandro Kirk. Rookie of the month for the American League, Kevin McConnell. The National League, Devin Williams was named Pitcher of the Month. Bryce Harper, Player of the Month. And Daniel Susac was named Rookie of the Month. So, MVP for the American League, Kurtz, Judge, and Ramirez. For the National League, it's Shohei Ohtani, Freddie Freeman, and Ronald Acuna. Cy Young, George Kirby, Grayson Rodriguez, and Tarek Skubal. For the National League, it's Chris Sale, Shohei Ohtani, and Paul Skeens. Batting title, Ronald Acuna, James Woods, and Bryce Harper. In the National League, the American League, it's Alejandro Kirk, Roman Anthony, and Jose Ramirez. Reliever of the year, David Bednar, Griffin Jacks, and Mark Leiter. National League, it's Raisel Iglesias, Hunter Harvey, and Devin Williams. Rookie of the year, Bryson Motts, Maxio Acosta, and Charlie Condon. In the National League, the American League, it is Murakami, Trey Yesavage, and Ema. Be interesting to see if McConnell gets some play for Rookie of the Year, especially the back half of this season. That'll be interesting. The Hank Aaron Award, Roman Anthony, Nick Kurtz, and Aaron Judge. In the American League, National League, it's Ronald Acuna Jr., Shohei Ohtani, and Bryce Harper. Gold Gloves, were Yamamoto, Holmes, and Irvin. Bradish, Seymour, and Bibby for the American League. Catcher, it's Kirk, Wells, and Naylor. National League, it's Smith, Ruiz, and Contreras. First place, Harper, Wilson, and Olsen, and Freeman. The American League, it's Jonathan Arena, Christian Walker, and then Josh Naylor for the Mariners. Second base, Marcelo Mayer, Michael Massey, and Ernie Clement. National League, Nasim Nunez, Marcus Simeon, and Bryce Turang. Third base, Eugenio Suarez, Brady House, and Graham Pauley. American League, Matt Chapman, Caleb Duran, and Carlos Correa. Shortstop, Zach McKinstry, Jeremy Pena, and Trevor Story. National League, it's Ezekiel Tovar, Jared Trujillo, and Mauricio Dubon. In the outfield for the National League, it is Roberto Hernandez, Luis Gurriel Jr., Jake McCarthy. And for the American League, it would be Roman Anthony, Wyatt Langford, and Riley Green. For the center field, Dalton Varsho, Jake Myers, and Julio Rodriguez. For the National League, it would be Luis Roberts Jr., Tyrone Taylor, and Victor Scott. In right field, Corbin Carroll, Ryan O'Hearn, and Sal Frelick. For the American League, Lawrence Butler, Aaron Judge, and Mike Trout. Silver Slugger for the DH for the American League, Kerry Carpenter, Yandy Diaz, and Pete Alonso. National League, no surprise, Ronald Acuna, Shohei Ohtani, and Kyle Schwarber. Silver Slugger for catcher, Will Smith, Gabriel Monroe, and Pedro Pajes. The American League, it's Cal Raleigh, Alejandro Kirk, and Logan O'Hoppe. First base, Nick Kurtz, Vinny Pasquantino, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. National League, Freddie Freeman, Bryce Harper, and Matt Olson. Second, Brandon Lau, Nico Horner, and Ketel Marte. Nick Keishel, Gleyber Torres, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. Third base, Jose Ramirez, Royce Lewis, and Junior Camarillo. The National League, Manny Machado, Bo Bichette, and Alex Bregman. Shortstop, Francisco Lindor, C.J. Abrams, and Dansby Swanson. American League, Gunnar Henderson, Corey Seager, Bobby Witt Jr. And then we move on to the outfield. For the American League, it will be Aaron Judge, Yordan Alvarez, Byron Buxton, Julio Rodriguez, and then Roman Anthony. For the National League, it is Marcel Ozuna, Brian Reynolds, Fernando Tatis, James Wood, and Juan Soto. So there are your current runners for all the awards between the National League and the American League. So yeah, so we're sitting at 65-48. We will continue the home series against Minnesota, and we will see Tarek Skubal in game number 2 of the 3-game series with Detroit. He will be facing, looks like, Logan Evans. I might actually move up Logan Gilbert's start by a day and have Logan Gilbert. I might actually have Logan Gilbert start that day. I don't know. That'll be interesting. But that's what we have to look forward to. That will be coming up maybe tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. I'm not sure. Still kind of still trying to figure that one out because I'm not really sure. But we'll get into that one. That's yeah, that'll be coming up at some point. Probably. Maybe Tuesday, because I think I'm going to do college football Monday. Maybe. But we'll be getting into more action here, getting into the month of August and then September, because this is getting good. I mean, we've got our lead in the National League, and now it's just, do we hit our projection? Do we hit, do we hit our projected win total of 92? When do we do that? Do we surpass it? What's the division going to look like? So that's going to be a good question. And we'll have some more on that coming up on Tuesday. Like I said, college football we'll be doing tomorrow. And that'll be it. So we'll be seeing you Tuesday for some more MLB The Show. We will see you tomorrow for college football with the Michigan Wolverines. So until then, we'll see you guys later. Y'all have a great weekend. Anybody that's a wrestling fan, enjoy night 2 of WrestleMania, which I know is currently going on right now. And y'all have a great weekend, and we'll see y'all come Monday.